What's going on YouTube? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at, we're going to have a look at the WWE Wrestlemania 20, that looks like 28. Yeah, it's 28, Wrestlemania 28 CM Punk Elite Collection Best of Pay-Per-View figure with Build-A-Figure Ricardo Rodriguez. As you can see on the side, it says includes WWE Championship. It's right here. We have CM Punk in all his glory. Really epic match if you saw the one he had with Chris Jericho, but anyway, here's the back. We also have other figures in line. We have CM Punk, The Miz, Shawn Michaels, and Big Show. And his write-up says, in the weeks leading up to their WrestleMania, in the weeks leading up to their WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 28, the rivalry between CM Punk and Chris Jericho turned personal. Jericho taunted Punk by revealing family secrets into the WWE Universe. Punk was enraged and went into the match with a larger score to settle than simply deciding who was the best in the world. Raw General Manager John Laurinaitis added a stipulation that Punk could lose the WWE Championship on disqualification, in which Chris Jericho attempted to exploit during the match. In the end, Punk locked Jericho in his patented Anaconda device and forced his opponent to tap out and retain his title. Now that's a long read-up, and like I said, that was a really great match if you saw it. If you haven't, go check it out. And that's all for packaging. Now let's get this figure opened up, and let's see what we got. So here we have CM Punk posing out of packaging, and he does look very impressive, if I do say so myself. Before we get on to CM Punk himself, let me just get these out of the package so we can see what he came with. Okay. Throwing the package off to the side, he did come with the arms for Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez. Well, he only came with his arms. And, you know, their arms, you know, I really like the Build-A-Figure concept, especially with the WWE figures. They give you the Build-A-Figures for, you know, figures that might sit on the shelves for days and years on end, like Michael Cole and Ricardo Rodriguez. So this is actually a nice concept. Will I finish Ricardo? I don't know, because in the wave I only want the Miz, so he might never get done. But anyway, on to CM Punk himself. A really nice figure, very accurate to his WrestleMania 28 look. Not one of my favorite, most favorite, however you say it. Not one of the attires I like with CM Punk, but, you know, it is what he is. This is what he wore. He does come with this WWE title, which at the time I'm making this video, he has held the title for 381 days. And sadly, that might come to an end since he is on injury, but I'm not going to get into statistics right now, but he does come with the title. He can wear it over his shoulder, around his waist. You know, there's a lot of nice little details in this title. I would have really preferred to have this a vac metallized title. You know, most of the Elite figures you get, the titles are either this flat, shiny metallic gold, or they're vac metallized. And I would have liked to have a vac metallized WWE title, because this is the first Mattel WWE figure I have. So, you know, it's just going to be a growing collection, so maybe I can get a vac metallized one in the future. But moving this off, we can go on to CM Punk himself. Like I said, this isn't one of my favorite CM Punk attires, but it is what it is. He wore this when he faced Chris Jericho in a really good rivalry. You know, wrestling today, they don't have too many good rivalries. And CM Punk and Jericho, that was a really unique rivalry. Really felt old school how they were bringing personal issues into this. But let's go on to CM Punk's detail. You can see this is when he had his hair slicked back before he shaved his head. Still has his General Zod Widow's Peak up there. His epic beard. Not sure if you can tell, but he does have a lip piercing. It looks like CM Punk, you know. They could have like maybe made his face just a tiny bit thinner and it would look better, but you know, it looks enough like CM Punk. You can see all his tattoos. Most notable missing is the Pepsi tattoo right here and his Cobra tattoo right there. For legal purposes, they really can't include those tattoos. Overall, really nice detail figure. Let's get the camera set back up. And we'll go on to Punk's articulation. He has a ball jointed head. He can look down, up, and turn his head left and right. Can do a full 360. Arms on a ball joint, go out. Do a full 360. Spin at the bicep. Spin at the bicep. Spin at the elbow. Spin at the wrist. And have a hinged wrist. So that's good. It's the same for both arms. This arm is a little hindered because of his elbow pad. It's made of a soft rubber. You know, it's not going to hinder it too much, but it is going to hinder it. But, you know, it is accurate to his attire, so no complaints from me. He has a waist swivel. And because he is an elite figure, he has an ab crunch, which is always good to see on figures. And it's a really good ab crunch, if you can see that. They go forward, back. They go out. Spin up at the thigh. I think they're double jointed at the knee. Hold on. Yes, double jointed at the knee. Spins at the boot. Has an ankle joint and pivot at the ankle. So a really nice, a great deal of articulation on these elite figures. And you know, this is why I want to pick up the elite figures. They have a lot of nice detail and a lot of articulation that the basic figures don't have. So what I'm going to do is take a moment to wrap things up and go to my final thoughts. So here we have CM Punk posed for my final thoughts, and overall I really do enjoy this figure. You know, I'm a huge wrestling fan. CM Punk is my favorite wrestler right now. And, you know, it is a really nice figure. I'm glad I started picking these up. I think I sold to Mattel because I collect their DC figures, Monster High dolls, and now WWE figures. So maybe I did sell my soul to Mattel. Partnership with me, please. But anyway, going on, CM Punk is a really good figure. If you can find him, he's only available at Toys R Us. The WrestleMania Elite Collections are only available at Toys R Us. They come with a Build-A-Figure. They've done it for Michael Cole and now Ricardo Rodriguez. If you can find these in stores, I say pick them up. If you're a wrestling fan, you know, they make great display pieces. Especially CM Punk, because he is the best in the world, just like I am the best YouTube announcer or reviewer in the world. Just joking. And, you know, if you can find him, pick him up. He runs you about $20. That's kind of pricey, but it is an exclusive figure. There's not much you can do there. But anyway, this is King of Dragons 5000 saying, if you're a CM Punk fan, wrestling fan, pick up the Elite Collection Best of Pay-Per-View CM Punk. And I'll see you later. Take care, YouTube.